Hello, I'm Ryan Gallik.
And I'm Michael Stahl.
And we're co-founders of the Mental Hygiene Project. And what we would like to do today is talk about cognitive restructuring. Before we do that, we would like to go back and reutilize some of the terms that we have used in previous videos. We used the word fixed mindset and growth mindset, neurogenesis and neuroplasticity, which is the neuroscience behind having positive brain health. You see, we can have or choose one of two mindsets. We can stay stuck on the fixed mindset, on the way that we think, do, see, and perceive things that may be happening to us. If you embrace the fixed mindset, you realize that some things happen for us rather than to us. How do we create that growth mindset? It's by the utilization of what our body does to create positive brain health, but we have to promote it. Neurogenesis is the birth of new neurons. Your brain has over 100 billion neurons, and your neurons are constantly being rebirthed or birth of new neurons continuously throughout life. Neuroplasticity is where those neurons fire together. There's a famous quote, when neurons fire together, they wire together. Are you wiring your neurons to create circuits of positivity to propel your life forward throughout life's adversities?
What we want to do is be able to overcome automatic negative thoughts. And there's a way to do that called cognitive restructuring. It's really a very simple process that can revolutionize the way you think and help you get to the next level in your life. Number one, when you're dealing with a difficult situation or a crisis, or you feel negative thoughts coming into your head, the first thing we need to do is to stay calm. When you stay calm, you're simply focusing on what we need to do and how we need to analyze what is happening. Number two, look at the situation that caused the negative thoughts. Sometimes situations just have to be looked at in order for us to understand them better. And then finally, number three, the most important part of cognitive restructuring is to analyze the situation from a fair and balanced perspective. What does that even mean? Well, many times we can perceive things that are negative that are simply not based in reality at all. It's all about our belief system. What do we believe inside of our minds? So when you look at things from a fair and balanced perspective, in most cases, you figure out that what you thought happened or what you thought was so negative wasn't nearly as catastrophically bad as what you had initially felt that it was. So, once again, stay calm, look at the situation that caused the negative thoughts, and then analyze it from a fair and balanced perspective to be able to restructure your thoughts in a positive way, because everything centers on belief. There's an old story that a young man who was down on his luck, downtrodden, paid a few dollars to a, quote, soothsayer. And he was going to find out about his life and why he was doing so badly. Well, this gentleman told him that he actually was descended from some of the greatest leaders in history, and that he had the seeds of greatness planted within him. Well, the young man's demeanor completely changed. All of a sudden, he started doing fantastic with his work. He started being positive instead of negative. He reframed his thoughts as to what he could do, not what he couldn't do. Ultimately, decades later, he had become an extremely successful entrepreneur. And he happened to run into this old soothsayer. And he said to him, "Thank you so much for telling me that I had the seeds of greatness within me. It changed my life. I had no idea what my potential was." And the old soothsayer just laughed because he said, "I just told you that to make a few dollars. You are the one that chose to do everything that you have done in your life. And all of us have the seeds of greatness within us if we will only allow them to grow. This is Michael Stahl
and Ryan Gallik from the Mental Hygiene Project.